What's going on, dudes? It is David here. We're back with another video. Now, in this video, guys, I wanted to talk to you guys about, Matthew Ryan, the former Falcons quarterback that just retired a couple days ago. He signed a one-day contract with the Atlanta Falcons to retire as a Falcon. And man, oh man, does it feel surreal. Because growing up, I'm a Falcons fan, and the one QB I've been used to the most, even when they got traded to the Colts, was Matt Ryan. Now, the one thing I gotta say is that Matt Ryan was a 2016 NFL MVP. He was the Offensive Player of the Year in 2016. He was the Rookie Year when he got drafted in 2008. He's a four-time Pro Bowler in 2010, 2012, 2014, and 2016. Funny enough, every 2 years he seemed to be a Pro Bowler. He had 8,464 passing attempts, 551 completion percentage. He had a 65.6 completion percentage as his career. He had 381 touchdowns, 183 interceptions, 62,792 passing yards, which is actually top 10 in terms of career passing yards for an NFL player. He had a 93.6 passer rating, and as a Falcons QB, he was 120, 102, and 0. And Matt Ryan retiring just signifies that the best era for a Falcons fan is truly over. And I think the next one that will probably hit is when Julio Jones signs a one-day contract and retires as a Falcon. But now that the Falcons and Matt Ryan obviously separated a couple years ago, and Matt Ryan's continued on into his broadcasting career being alongside CBS Sports, the one question from Matt Ryan is Matt Ryan a Hall of Famer? You gotta realize, Matt Ryan is top 10 in passing yards. The only thing I think that goes against Matt Ryan at this point is he doesn't have a Super Bowl ring. But I can tell you this right now. If I were to take Matt Ryan or Phillip Rivers for NFL Hall of Fame vote, I'm going to take Matt Ryan whether or not I'm a Falcons fan. Because Matt Ryan has made the Super Bowl, Phillip Rivers hasn't. There are a lot of quarterbacks that haven't made the Super Bowl but are still in the Hall of Fame. Eli Manning, Hall of Famer. Peyton Manning, Hall of Famer. Eli Manning's going to be a Hall of Famer because the 2 times that he won the Super Bowl, he beat Tom Brady. And the Falcons did blow the lead, but I would not put that all on Matt Ryan. I got to put that on the guy that was calling the plays, Dan Quinn and Kyle Shanahan. And I don't know what's going on with Kyle Shanahan because that man just can't seem to have a lead or hold a lead together. But if you had to ask me through looking at the whole of Matt Ryan's stats, how many passing yards, how many touchdowns to interceptions, his QBR rating, his completion percentage rating, in all honesty, he's not going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. He's probably not going to be a second ballot Hall of Famer. I could see Matt Ryan being a third or fourth ballot Hall of Famer just for the simple factor he does not have a Super Bowl trophy. A Super Bowl would have helped him cement his career. But when it comes to the Falcons, I expect them to retire his jersey number. I expect him to go in the Falcons Ring of Honor. I expect to have his name on that inside the stadium around one of the stands in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium that's going to be around for next few 10, 15 years. Because Matt Ryan is the best quarterback that the Atlanta Falcons have ever had, and it's just not going to change that. Julio Jones, same thing. Julio Jones is the best wide receiver the Falcons have ever had. And the QB situation ever since Matt Ryan has left has not gotten better. Hopefully Kirk Cousins can do well, but we need a quarterback that can be as good or possibly even better than Matt Ryan was when we had him from 2008 to about 2021. But in all honesty, Matt Ryan's career as a Falcon, he handled it with professionalism most of the time, and even when he left and he got traded, he still kind of handled it with professionalism. I really wish he didn't get traded, but the consideration that his contract had a lot of dead cap money and he was taking a lot of salary cap that was out of the team, I can understand why the Falcons did trade Matt Ryan, but I want to wish Matt Ryan a great retirement. I want to wish Matt Ryan a great career as a sports analyst for CBS Sports. I hope I can see him one day if he joins ESPN and I can see him on First Take. I would love to see Matt Ryan on First Take with all these guys, with Shannon Sharp and all these guys. They can actually interview him and talk about the 28-3 lead. Or if anything, if I could possibly even get the chance, I would love to do an interview with Matt Ryan and talk about that. But in all honesty, Falcons QB, Matt Ryan, greatest quarterback of the Falcons franchise of all time. And it's going to be really sad to no longer hear that name, on the field I really wish he had a better send-off when he was at Indianapolis, but he was just not himself. He was old. He was just not the player that he was when he was with the Falcons. But in short, I want to wish Matt Ryan a good retirement, and I'm very happy to have had you as the greatest Falcons quarterback of all time.